Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it's my opinion, or no opinion at all. Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I hope that you are feeling Percy. And today, we have some bad news for Canadian luxury, as the brand FURLA has completely closed its doors to the Canadian public. And is this a sign that Canadian luxury could be in trouble? And then to close everything off, we do have a little FURLA unboxing to say goodbye to the brand in Canada. You'll be missed.
I think I better just keep walking. Running! Better start running! 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 Sprinting! Yes! I just gotta keep sprinting!
But before we say goodbye to FURLA in Canada and what that could possibly mean for Canadian luxury as a whole, if you guys love handbags, hauls, FURLA, luxury, the whole lot of those, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, as it does help me know you enjoyed today's video, and it helps with that ever-changing, ever-growing YouTube algorithm.
Where my people at? Where my people at?
Now, y'all know exactly what time it is. It is time to get Percy. But first, breaking news. It seems that FURLA has closed its doors in Canada, and they themselves are not doing so Percy. Sadly, it has been officially confirmed, FURLA, the brand founded in 1927, it is an Italian luxury-based brand. It uses Italian leathers, so it is in that, like, affordable luxury realm, middle-tier kind of-ish, like Michael Kors, Coach, Kate Spade, the whole lot of that. Now, I'm not too savvy or too well-versed into FURLA, but from what I have seen personally, they're not a bad brand. Sadly, nobody really knows what FURLA is in Canada. Like, it's surprising that FURLA is closing its doors, but it's also not surprising. It's not surprising because FURLA itself has not done any heavy ad campaigning. Nobody knows about it. I didn't know about it until subscribers were mentioning it. I think one subscriber mentioned it one time. One person. So that kind of does tell you word of mouth. And looking up online real quick, it does say that some people do view it as like an outlet brand in America. And I guess there's only 2 retail stores in the US alone, which is kind of shocking that the rest of their store base is outlet. So for those of you who don't know, FURLA did open its doors in Canada pre-pandemic. So they did kind of, push their way in. 3 stores opened, 2 outlet stores, and 1 retail store. Which, that's not bad. That's not a bad start at all, especially for a brand that quite literally nobody knows about up here. Up in the north, up here in the Great White North, nobody knows what FURLA is.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers.
So it's still really cool that they took that chance to sit there and say, hey, let's test the Canadian market. But what's really sad is that they didn't actually put that money where it needed to go. No ad campaigning, no billboards, no word of mouth, no nothing. FURLA was, I don't want to say doomed from the start, but they were going steady. They've been going steady for the last couple years. There's been no serious growth. There's been no serious decline in growth. It's just been steady, which is also good, but I guess in most companies' eyes nowadays, they want to be making the big bucks. But if you want to make the big bucks, you really got to put your money where your mouth is, and you really got to push. You got to push. You gotta push like you are giving birth. But what's most shocking to me is how abrupt they just shut operations down. Not only did they not give us a chance as a market, but it seems they didn't even tell anybody about the closing of the store until the day it happened. And I actually was there the day it happened. I went to the outlet mall, Toronto Premium Outlets, and I was going from store to store, as I generally do. That's what I like to do. I like to browse around. I like to see if I can find anything good, any good deals, any good bag charms, yada yada yada. I look over and I'm like, oh, FURLA's closed. Like, I'm thinking like they're closed for the day, maybe, because they were very short-staffed. There was only one person working at a time. Turns out, FURLA closed their doors. They switched the locks, and nobody was notified. No managers were notified, no employees were notified, and that is really disheartening for a brand to do. Like, that's really shitty when you think about it. Like, imagine you're going into your job, you're thinking, you know what, oh my god, you know, here I am, but you know what, I'm making some bread. I don't want to be here, but you know what, I am making my money, and I you know, I'm okay. Things are okay. And then you walk up to your store that you're ready to open, and the locks are changed. They quite literally changed the locks and didn't tell anybody. I honestly cannot imagine how that must feel in that moment to be an employee, a manager, anything. That is a really, really crappy feeling. It's a really bitter taste in my mouth that they just kind of did this. Like, it's not a nice look when a company doesn't respect its employees enough. Like, you could have given them a few days. You could have gave them a week, a month. I don't know if they got severance. I don't know all that. I just know what is being brought forward via certain outlets online. So I will link articles to everything that I'm talking about in the description box below. And what makes it even crappier is the fact that we already this year lost a major player in the luxury space. If you guys recall, Nordstrom surprise closed down earlier this year in Canada. So this is kind of like a thing that kind of makes me bite my nails a bit. I'm like, what's going to happen? And so it really makes me think. It really makes me bite my nails about the fact that, what if this happens more? What if, let's say, Salvatore Ferragamo, they're not a bustling brand. What if they decide, oh, hey, you know what? We're only doing steady. You know what we're going to do? We're going to close our stores because we are greedy and we want to make more money. I'm not saying Salvatore Ferragamo is like the next one to go. You notice when a store is popular. You notice when a store is not. It's not a good look as a whole for the Canadian luxury market when two players are just completely knocked out in the same year. The same year. 6 months apart. That is not a good look. That's not a good sign. That could mean other brands are looking into something similar, and I really hope they're not.
Oh, it just makes me sad.
Hey, it makes me sad too, but, you know.
But with all of that out of the way, let us quickly do our goodbye unboxing to our dear friend FURLA, because, sweetie, you will be missed in Canada. You had some cute pieces. And speaking of cute, let me show you what my friend decided to get me. Yes, it comes with a dust bag, surprisingly. A really nice one, actually. And it is from Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit. And it is super, super adorable. It is like this little... I don't want to say like it's a bag charm, but it is like a cute little 3D fun piece. It is Tetsu, and it's like a fabric bag with some like leather trim, leather ears, all of that cute stuff. My friend did buy this for me, and it was 75% off. I think there was like an extra 15% or something wild like that. But for it being a retail piece, I was happy. I was happy for that. I was happy for a good discount like that. And yes, I did get this at the outlet store. So they did have boutique items from their retail location at like Yorkdale and such. And I had the chance to, before, you know, they closed their doors, I had the chance to get this. And thankfully, my friend was kind enough to get this for me. It was $63.28 Canadian, tax included. So it 75% off. Girl, I'm pretty sure this was like $200. That's how much it was. $200 Canadian. So like, no, this brand was not cheap. And the fact that I was able to get such an adorable piece before they closed their doors for an incredible price, I could not be happier. What a perfect way to say goodbye to FURLA. I love you, FURLA, but at least I have this with me. At least I have one piece of the brand with me. But anyways, I'm gonna quickly hop into the outfit of the day and the Kittylicious moment of the day.
Don't believe in you, but all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100, or 1,000, 9,000, or 999. There can be 100 people in the room, and 99.
Alrighty, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little FURLA farewell. Farewell to FURLA. That is really sad. That's sad that happened. The brand really should be ashamed of themselves, but you know, what do you do? What do you do? Like, you can't do much. And hopefully they got severance. I hope they were treated well, at least. At least with money. You know what I mean? But other than that, what are your thoughts on another brand, another luxury brand closing here in Canada? And do you believe the Canadian luxury market is in trouble? Because I think it very much well could be. Signs are pointing to yes, it's in trouble. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's outfit of the day and Kittylicious moment of the day, please hit the subscribe button. If you are new, hit that like button, share with your friends and family, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have had on today's outfit of the day or FURLA farewell. As well, you can always support me and the channel directly by sending me a very generous super thanks donation. And you can check out the description box below for the 3 lucky links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Discord notification squad. I love you all to the absolute moon and back. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
I think it was good.
I'm done.
No, show's over. Show's over.
See you next Taco Tuesday, bitch.